48 days to go. Mitt Romney is down 5 points. Are there any persuadable voters left? The answer is there are, but not many. Our pollsters have identified 12% of voters who we are calling the up-for-grabs folks. These are voters who either are undecided or say they're only leaning toward Obama or Romney, and who voted in either 2008 or 2010, and describe themselves as having some high level of interest. Our up-for-grab voters are this: 68% are white, 57% are married, 53% are men. They represent a pretty even party split. 42% describe themselves as moderate ideologically. These voters are disenchanted about the economy. 70% say the U.S. is on the wrong track, and 60% disapprove of the president's job performance. But while they pick Romney over Obama by 3 points, if forced to choose, they don't think too highly of Romney either. Joining me now, our pollsters: Democratic pollster Peter Hart, Republican pollster Bill McIntyre. Gentlemen, good morning. Peter Hart, these up-for-grabs voters, you looked at them. Bill had put this chart together. You weren't impressed as of them as voters. Why?
Well, essentially, the one thing you really leave out here is they suck lemons. I mean, they are the sourest people I have
They're really negative.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Beyond is really negative. I mean, neither is their favored answer. And essentially, a lot of these people aren't going to vote. So we're talking about up-for-grabs people, but in reality, many of them are not going to vote. And if they could vote for a third-party candidate, those are the people who would probably switch there. So up for grabs, maybe.
Bill McIntyre, if their personal views of the president, Mitt Romney, sour, to keep with the metaphor there, Mitt Romney 21-38, positive and negative, President Obama 29-46. They are looking for anybody but these two.
Yeah, but in our country, they don't have many other serious options. And what tends to happen is the vote decisions driven by two things. You're feeling about the direction of the country, where 70% say it's on the wrong track, and their feelings about the president's performance is very negative. I don't think Romney will get 100% of this vote, but I do think a chunk will vote. I do think they're disproportionately going to break to Romney. But here's the important point, which is this is 12% of the electorate. In July, they were 18. In August, they were 14.
Shrinking.
So they are shrinking, and as they are shrinking, we're watching the president's definite votes slightly increase, as is Romney. So it just means that the kind of the available pool of voters for Romney to catch up, there's no question that pool is shrinking.
Looking at our poll, Bill, and I know you're a big proponent, and you've done a lot of studies on this. Job approval, ballot test, converge. Job approval, 50 for the president, ballot test, 50. For Romney, though, the disapprove and his ballot test hasn't converged. Would you say the 50-48 approve, disapprove is the true, like, if the election were held today, that'd probably be the result?
Yeah, well, I think what the result would be is that the president would be in the high 40s. And as I said, the whole question of this election, the president's, I think, always going to get 47 or 48 because of the structure of his coalition. The only question we don't know is whether Romney is 2 points above that or half a point above that or 2 points below. Because this election continues to project to be very close.
Peter, I want to